Daniel
Ezra.
Daniel Ezra.
You non-reading fuck.
Because
What a world, life is a bitch, what a girl,
All right, and on this week of Behind the...
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
I was going for more of like an NPR vibe like this time.
This is the quiet hour.
We're going to settle y'all in for an hour of smooth listening.
Smooth jazz.
Nah, man, but this is episode 6? Episode 6, of the Behind the Logo podcast. My name is Adian Ahmad. I am your host, here with my main man, Christoph Bozil.
Hey, what it do, baby?
What's good, bro? How have you been?
I've been good, man.
Yeah?
I've been looking forward to, 6 episodes.
Right? No, see, that's why I had to it actually set in.
You know what I'm
6
saying,
episodes.
Man?
No, it's awesome.
And I appreciate all the views, all the listens,
bro.
everything. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it. Like us on SoundCloud.
I will say I need more comments though. I need more interactions with y'all.
Okay.
Man. I need to know.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think this is the most you've ever talked in the intro.
Yeah.
But hey, coming to you on more streaming platforms very soon. Like us on YouTube, subscribe, do all that. Black Lives Matter. We're still rocking with the movement always.
Always.
Love y'all again. Like that shout out you gave to our viewers, listeners, all y'all. Love y'all. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So I actually really liked the flow of the episode last week.
Yeah.
Just a little update here, update there, and then we really get into it. So, baseball-wise, man, oof. I have something to say about the division-leading second-best record in baseball.
Who is that?
Miami Marlins.
Who is that? Let me hear it.
We just need to take a second to acknowledge the fact that we not only have a tremendous basketball team here in South Florida, we also now have a tremendous baseball team. Doesn't it feel good to be back?
I'll be honest, it does. It does.
We bike. We as bike.
We need to get college football back though, man.
That's something we got to talk about.
We do.
Thanks for just rushing through the episode.
No, I'm just saying. We're acknowledging all the Miami teams with the Hurricanes have been trash for so long.
100%.
Go
Gators,
Marlins, man.
Go Gators.
Marlins been doing their thing.
Yo, so I want to come here and talk about a moment. I don't even want to call it a game because it was bigger than a game. This was a moment that Marlins fans can speak on because these are moments that we've been missing out on for a while. And we've seen glimpses of it, but this moment I'm about to get into was just, I almost feel like we're going to look back at it and be like, this was the defining moment of this 60-game season. Mm-hmm. So we have a 2-game series against the Blue Jays. Game 1, we play well. Can't close it out, though. Happens. When you have a young team, things like that happen. Mm-hmm. Now let's go into Game 2. That was a quick little highlight of Game 1. I expected us to win. Let me go a little bit more into my mentality of Game 1. I was looking at it from, okay, we should win this game. Am I mad we didn't? No, because young team, I can find reasons to justify the loss. Game 2 now. So I'm already a little perturbed after the loss. Again, justified but not happy about it. Getting to Game 2. First inning, 3-run home run. Yo, we out. The Marlins' bats have been very live this season. When I say live, I mean they've been swinging, very aggressive. Mm-hmm. Very good at bats as well, though. So it's a great combination of being smart and being aggressive. Now, 3-0 lead. Everything's cool. Young pitcher Jordan Yamamoto comes 3 scoreless innings, starts out the game. Yo, we're rolling. We're looking good. We extend the lead, get it to 5-0. Eventually, we get it to 8-0. I'm like, yo, this team's looking like elite. We're looking like legit.
Elite?
Elite. Like, I'm talking like playoff-bound elite. Call me. I might need to hold my... Elite? Yo. Looking elite. Okay. Like proper elite. Okay. Then, all right, we let up a 2-run home run in the third. Okay, I'm not going to stress over that. Young pitcher. You got to let youth show itself in order to grow from it.
Of course.
So I'm cool with it. 2-run shot. All right, cool. All of a sudden, I look back at the score. I was on my laptop for a little bit. I look back at the score. It's 8-4. Okay, 5th inning. I think we're still good. Not great, but we're good. Mm-hmm. Then now all of a sudden I'm ecstatic because we extend the lead 11-4.
I seen that.
So now it's like, okay, you got hit in the mouth, you responded. This is beautiful.
No,
this is now veteran leadership projecting itself onto the youth. Mm-hmm. Learning, growth. I'm happy. I'm loving it. Now it's 11-6. Okay, happens. Y'all got a little too carried away. Got a little ahead of yourselves. Mm-hmm. Cool. Fam, I eat dinner. I come back to my TV, and it is 11-11.
What happened to the veteran leadership?
11-11.
Where'd it go?
This is the type of stuff that just boils my blood when it comes to the Marlins because we just now all of a sudden, all right, for as young as a team as they are, we have 2 World Series to our pennants to our name. Mm-hmm. Put some respect on it. But we now have a reputation for being a team of scrubs, a team that gets a star, ships them away. We have a very bad reputation of shipping away our talent.
Yeah.
So now it's like with Jeter coming in, we're in the process of the rebuild. Now I'm just wondering, like, okay, is this rebuild finally going to take shape and form, and are we going to finally see a good finished product? All this is going through my head as I'm watching my team blow an 11-4 lead.
but do you feel it, though? Do you feel the growth of the organization? Because,
let me get to that. I'll get to that.
Okay.
11-11. I just want to finish off on the game.
Yeah,
11-11. Game goes into extra innings. With the new rules in baseball, with the Marlins being the road team, we got to bat first, have a runner on second, whatever. Mm-hmm. Game goes into 10 innings. We end up going up 14-11, using that same veteran leadership that I was talking about. And also, something I'm also going to highlight is great managerial performance. Don Mattingly has been performing. He's been exceeding my expectations. So we end up winning the game 14-11. Positive note, happy, right? Mm-hmm. What was the question you just asked me?
I was just saying, do you see the growth? Like, your expectations for the team, are they where, like, are your last season, right? Are your expectations where they were at there? Like, are they exceeding it, or are they underachieving in your opinion?
This game gave me faith in Derek Jeter. That's why I think that win is bigger than just a holding off a big comeback type of win. Because the pitching was awful. There were many reasons that we had to lose that game. Blue Jays were hitting out of their minds. But they found a way to get it done. Yeah. And that is not something I have seen in a very long time from the Marlins.
Yeah.
Finding a way to get it done. The last time I saw this was against the Pirates at home last year, where they rallied, and I want to say it was in the 6th inning, and they came back down 6-0 to end up winning the game. I believe it was like 8-6. Mm-hmm. So that was the last time I saw a team just figure out a way to get it done. And that was one game out of an entire season.
That's all I'm about to say. Even then,
you feel me?
The significance is a lot bigger
I've seen that a couple times this season, just finding ways to get it done, whether it's the bat, whether it's the pitching. They've just found ways to get it done.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful. It's a very exciting time to be a Marlins fan.
I'm happy for you, bro.
It's so exciting.
I'm happy. On the other hand, though, Boston fans, like, I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to get back into it. I'm sorry.
Don't kill my vibe talking about.
I'm sorry. Like,
I just gave a beautiful breakdown.
Exactly.
Triumphant.
Imagine, I'm not one of those guys who like to jump ship. So, like I said, I'm trying to get back into baseball for the sake of the podcast, for the sake of the fans who are watching.
I feel that. I respect that.
So trying to continue to being a Boston Red Sox fan after the World Series era, now it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine trying to get back into a sport and you look at who your favorite team was and you just see them drop 8 of their
That's the worst.
8 of their last 10 games.
That kind of happened to me with soccer a little bit. All I know is FIFA. I play with Barcelona all the time, and now Barca just got clapped by Bayern in the Champions League.
Hold on, wait. Are we gonna get into that? Is that on the agenda or no?
We can mention. I mean, we're mentioning it now. What do you have to say about it?
All I can say is shit.
Clapped. They got clapped. Hey, shout out to the Champions League, man. I think we're about to be in the semifinals of that. Looking forward to it. PSG is in it, I believe, and then it's Man City versus Lyon I think they're still figuring out the second semifinal matchup. So
Can I just say,
definitely going to keep an eye on that.
Like when it comes to being a professional athlete, I think soccer is like one of the most difficult sports to play. I'm not gonna lie to
As an
you.
athlete, I get you.
Like you understand, like they're just running for.
I don't know if I'm going to
190
say
minutes.
difficult. You have to be the most conditioned.
Yeah, that's something conditioned.
Well, you have to. I think it requires
other
the most
than people
conditioning.
who run like marathons, like soccer players, literally
Yes.
just run the entire time, and they only sub like 3 times.
Running a marathon isn't like a professional sport. So
No.
you're just talking in terms of professional
Yeah,
sports.
well,
right?
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right,
you feel
you're
me?
right.
Like,
I'm talking about, but in terms of conditioning, just athletes in general, like it takes a lot
I'm with
to be
you.
a soccer
No,
player.
I'm with you on that.
But
Definitely with you on that.
yeah, man.
Okay. Now to a discussion that I've actually been looking forward to since we discussed it. Looking forward to this. We're going to transition from MLB to NFL now. Mm-hmm. Shout out George Kittle. Contract extension. 5-year, $75 million.
Well deserved.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Well deserved. Shout out to Travis Kelce. 4-year. About 14. It's between 12 and $14 million a year. I didn't get a fine. I think it's 4-year, $57 million. Fact check on that, Daniel. But it's 4-year, $57 million extension. Shout out to you. Also well deserved.
Listen, him and Pat Mahomes, they both signed extensions.
Also well deserved. But what's good with Ertz? What's good with that contract situation? What is good with his contract situation? I actually don't know.
I believe he extended his contract last season.
Okay.
4-year, 85.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna need another fact check on that.
So.
Okay, I was right. 4-year, $57 million on Travis. I need a fact check on the Ertz one. But while that's coming in, we bring up all these congratulations, all these numbers to break down who we believe are the best tight ends in the game of football.
Honestly.
Money's getting thrown around. The tight end position is getting more and more valued. I think, honestly, we can credit Jimmy Graham for this. I think
think so?
I think tight ends being kind of perceived as wide receivers and getting that money. I think we can thank Jimmy Graham for that.
I think Jimmy Graham's era wasn't really respected enough to
Jimmy
be honest.
Graham, Gronk.
Okay,
Like, that was-
I don't hear. Look, I don't hear Grunk's name. I don't. Can we not say his name
Before,
for the whole podcast?
can I get the date on this? Zach Ertz signed a 5-year, $42 million contract. So he got paid. He's paid less. At the time, I'm sure this was.
Yeah, you know,
but you feel me? You gotta reset the
football's
market.
always moving variables.
Yes.
They're always resetting the market, which is why Pat Mahomes basically fucked Dak Prescott. But anyway,
We'll get into that another day.
So what I'm saying is, Gronk. I don't want to hear his name. I don't. Like, listen,
Why
I understand.
not, though? I don't get that.
I understand what he was doing last time he was on the field, which wasn't much. He was injury rattled his last.
Okay, when he was healthy, can you say that same thing? Like,
When you know he wasn't healthy, he was doing his thing.
when he's healthy, is he not the best tight end in football?
No.
Okay.
No, and viable pickup in fantasy. I can't wait to get to fantasy.
Ooh.
You guys don't.
That's gonna
understand.
be hype.
Yeah,
That's gonna be hype.
We're gonna have guests on every week. If you're watching this, just know like you can hit us up. We might even.
I don't really get why you're hype, considering you've never won a Super Bowl, but that's
Wow.
whatever.
Hey, look, can I tell you how I lost the Super Bowl 2 years ago? Like, not to like delve too deep into this, but literally, I made the mistake of putting Josh Allen in over Deshaun Watson in a playoff game in fantasy.
So that's not a mistake. It's just confirming you're a scrub.
And Josh Allen was going against the Patriots.
Fact check: Ertz signed that contract extension in 2017.
Yep. So
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say it was an extension.
they locked Wentz and him up around the same time.
Okay.
So where are we at now? Like,
So yeah, no, top 5 tight ends. You were shitting on Gronk for some reason. I don't know.
do you believe he's top 5 right now?
Before you give me your top 5, explain to me why you think Gronk isn't a good tight end. I guess that's what he's trying to say. Like,
No, I'm not trying to say
so
Gronk isn't a good
he might
tight end.
need to
I'm
take
just
a
trying to
shot,
say
right?
that, like, in terms of overhyping a situation, I think that's what a
So
lot
Gronk
of
is overhyped.
right now. Yes, of course he is. He coming off a year without football, and you just think he's gonna come in and shit on the best 5. Listen, Darren Waller is coming. I know a lot of people don't understand that. He's coming. This guy is an elite tight end. Elite. Trust me.
Facts.
Zachary Ertz. Elite. And I don't understand why he's number 85 on the top 100 list on Bleacher Report. Like, 85?
It depends how you value the tight end position in comparison
Exactly,
to other
and
positions. So
just
that
like-
list is trash.
Exactly.
Like,
It depends how you value positions. But Zach Ertz, if you watch him game in and game out, he's a threat. Like, he's someone defenses look at and be like, we can't let this guy get the ball in his hands because he's a playmaker.
who has better hands, Gronk or Ertz?
Who has better hands? Ertz.
See,
Well, actually, I lied. Okay, guys, I'm gonna retract that. Let me rewind.
Like-
Grunk has stronger hands. I believe that. I've seen him catch some crazy patches and some crazy catches in traffic. But Zach Ertz is one of the best route running tight ends.
see, here's my
basically
thing
ever.
though. I just think Zach Ertz is more of a product of Philly's system than he is like an actual like solid like great player.
But isn't that saying a lot for an organization who we acknowledged in past episodes, who is always having problems at the receiver position? Why is it that Zach Ertz doesn't get the recognition he deserves for carrying that offense? He led the league in receiving yards for a tight end.
Okay,
just
but it's
2
like you
seasons
feel me
ago.
carried your offense to like a 7 and 9. Like when he is the focal point of the offense, like do they perform well? Like
Well, look, when your team is injured, and I'm not one to make excuses,
Like,
guys.
I
Like
just-
prior to the Jimmy Butler signing, when I'm talking about Miami, being a Miami fan, I was there for the Wayne Ellington starting as shooting guard.
well, all
days.
right, don't bring up basketball right now. It's just I get where you're going with
No,
it, but like try
no,
to just keep it within a football perspective.
No, and I understand. I just feel like sports are kind of like one and the same in a sense that no. Okay, clearly there's a lot of differences, but there's also a lot of similarities in terms
Okay.
of playing a professional
Understand.
sport. So what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to the tight end position and when it comes to Zach Ertz, you look at him and you see what he does for a team, and it's just like, how can you honestly say that guys like George Kittle and
Why
and
is Philly
Travis
so
Kelce-
desperate for a receiving threat if Zach Ertz is that great of a tight end?
Name one organization that has, other than the Patriots, because Brady and Gronk have been, Shaq and Penny
Yeah.
for so long. Like, other than the Patriots, name another organization that really just went the distance with just tight end.
I mean, I could argue that Travis Kelce is the best receiver for the Chiefs.
Stop
Like I
it.
really could argue that. Like
Tyreek Hill.
No, okay, I understand Tyreek Hill is a great receiver. I'm not taking anything away. I'm just, if anything,
Listen,
this just shows how stacked the Chiefs' offense is.
and listen, Sammy Watkins slept on because
Understood? Is he though?
No,
is he
because-
slept on,
no.
or is he perfectly?
I didn't realize
Like-
this until he pointed out the fact that he watched film in the first round of the playoffs and saw how Devontae Adams beat Richard Sherman on
Yeah.
on a go route.
Yeah.
And there was a double move, right? So for the fact that Sammy Watkins saw that, analyzed it, and then went into that championship game knowing, okay, I can beat this dude at the right moment on a double move, and he did it. You know what I'm saying? Sammy Watkins is not an elite wide receiver, but he's definitely a threat, in my opinion. So
to my point though, he's not better than Travis Kelce.
okay, obviously.
Like,
not.
so you
It
get, I'm
takes-
just saying, like, so
it
I'm
takes
just
a
saying,
lot to be better than Travis Kelce.
like, there is no argument. Like, the fact that it's an argument with the Chiefs, like, this goes into the other point that I had, that Ertz, yes, he's the best receiving option Philly has.
Yeah.
But I think that speaks more to their lack of depth in the receiving core, and it speaks more to that and less to Ertz being an elite tight end. I'm not saying he isn't top 5.
So I have a
we haven't
question.
even put our list out.
I have a question.
But
Wait, real quick before we
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
list out, you put Ertz in KC's offense last year. Do they still win a championship instead of Travis Kelce? I think so.
Yeah, but again, great system. I think if you put Travis Kelce in Philly's offense, I think they go farther.
Farther.
I think they go further.
That's tough.
Like
That's tough to
I
say.
think because if you put George Kittle in Philly's offense, I think they go further because now you've added a great run blocker and a great receiver. Like Travis Kelce's blocking isn't great, but it's not horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm
not
just like
horrible.
Ertz. I think they utilize Goddard more as the blocker.
Yeah.
Because Ertz isn't the best blocker, but he's a great route runner.
I'll
I
be
think his
honest,
route running's up there.
I think
with-
George Kittle is just a scrappier player than both of them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, he's had to hustle.
Yeah,
He was given one of the last scholarships to Iowa.
Yeah.
He was taken
Shout
in the
out to him,
he was
man.
taken in the 5th round. Kelsey was taken in the 3rd. I'm pretty sure Ertz was taken in the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are high value guys. Kittle has had to get it out the mud, which is why he's personally my pick for the best tight end in the game. Like from
You
route
got-
running to hands to blocking, he just encapsulates everything that I love about the tight end position and performs at such a high level with a less than average quarterback. Because I don't like Jimmy G.
I forgot completely what game it was, but do you remember Travis Kelce, like near the end of the game, caught that pass and then literally just ran through 3 corners and safeties? Like, it was crazy. Like,
he's a baller.
Mushing people off of him, and I remember seeing that moment and thinking, okay, he may be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if anything, I will go George Kittle at number 1, and then at that point, I'm like, okay, Travis Kelce or Zach Ertz. I get it. Travis Kelce has a better quarterback, even though Carson Wentz is my guy.
Okay.
He's my guy. Like, I can't. Carson Wentz is coming, guys. Like,
so Kelce or Ertz.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's 1A and 1B. Like, it can't really be a. I don't think Kelsey's that much better than Ertz, if honestly speaking.
Sack up. List it.
Huh?
List it.
List it?
Who's 2
Top
and 3?
5 tight ends. Let me get it to y'all. George Kittle.
We agree on that.
Travis Kelce, only because of this last season.
Okay.
Zach Ertz.
Okay.
Darren Waller.
Wow.
Eric Ebron.
Whoa.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I apologize? Can I apologize?
No.
Can I apologize?
No, as a Lions fan, I need you to take a shot. As a Lions fan, I need you to take that shot.
I'm sorry, y'all.
As a Lions fan, I'm gonna need you to take that shot. As a Lions fan, I'm gonna need you to take that shot. No cap, because that's blasphemous. That's blasphemous.
But how?
That is blasphemous.
But how?
Dude. No, he's on the Steelers now. Bro, here's the thing about Eric Ebron.
He's different.
So he performed well in a very pass-happy system because after the Lions, he went to Colts. Yes, performed very. He had a breakout season with the Colts. I think Frank Reich figured out what to do with him and utilized him well. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that he has stone hands. Consistently leads the league in drops.
I've seen that boy make some catches.
Consistently leads the league in drops from the tight end position. Consistently. And I will take a shot if that's wrong, but I know it's right. And here's also my thing with Eric Ebron. He is just weak mentally. Just mentally weak. He cannot handle. I'm very interested to see what he does in this Pittsburgh offense because they utilize tight ends very differently than most teams. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still have Vance McDonald.
Ben Roethlisberger's back there.
And exactly, so they have the blocking infrastructure to allow Ebron to be the receiving tight end he is because he's not a blocker. He's a straight receiver.
Exactly. So picture this.
But even as a receiver, your job is to catch the ball, and I can't even trust you to do that, especially in traffic.
He was making crazy catches
was he though? All right, I'm pretty sure you're referring to this one-handed catch that he had. I'm a Lions fan, yo. So
crazy, but I'm referring to the numbers.
Let me just refer to what he did in the Lions offense, which has a top 7 quarterback in the NFL.
He was putting up 20 fantasy points consistently last season.
Okay, but he was also dropping probably 2 to 3 balls a game. And I'm not talking about what he's doing with the Colts anymore. I'm not talking about that anymore.
Okay.
Just because it's all irrelevant to me. Because I saw.
You just a hurt Lions fan.
It exposed to me that you're just a system player.
Can I say something?
And even in a system that you should have gone off in, you didn't even really do all that, bro.
Can I say something?
Can I see Eric Ebron's stat line, please?
He's not even...
he ain't even do all that.
Guys, this is the same guy who's not even happy for Darius Slay being an Eagles fan. He's in the Eagles right now.
Yo, it's not my job to worry about that man's happiness.
He's chilling. Hey, what's your Twitter name? At 80 in the mod?
Yeah.
At 80 in the mod. Look how he shits on Darius Slay.
At 80 in the mod, underscore.
He's not happy for Darius Slay being in a Philly defense.
No, I'm actually happy because Philly will now lose as a result of his lackluster play at the cornerback position.
Wow.
Yo,
he leads the league in interceptions, right? Since he's been in the league. The minute
y'all switch into a man defense, it's a wrap.
Wow.
It's just a wrap.
Good thing we don't play man, right?
So this is Eric Ebron's stat line in 2019. The entire year. Okay, so this great receiver that makes all these catches, he caught 31 balls. As a receiver.
He's a tight end.
31 balls for 375 yards in 2019.
How many touchdowns?
3. He had all right, so 2018 was his breakout year.
Okay.
66, so this was the best year of his career.
Okay.
66 catches, 750 yards, 13 TDs. That's the 13 TDs I like.
You know what I remember though? But in 2018, Doyle went down.
Okay.
So exactly. So Doyle being incorporated back into
Doyle
the
is
offense.
more of a blocking tight end. He
But I'm
can
saying-
he can
well,
catch.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
Doyle took away from some of his targets. I'm not gonna lie.
so he ran to Pittsburgh. Weak.
Exactly.
Weak. Mentally weak. No hands. I'm
Ebron's-
good. I'm so happy the Lions got rid of him.
All right.
T.J. Hawkinson greater
T.Y.
than
was injured
Eric
a lot
Ebron.
too. You know who's not injured? Juju. Juju Smith-Schuster is gonna be on.
So?
That's gonna open up more opportunity
right.
for Eric Ebron.
Okay, I understand that. With all that being said, he's your top 5. He's in your top 5.
Who is this still?
This stat line is good enough to put you in his top 5.
Yes.
To put you in
I'm
your
sorry.
top 5.
I'm sorry. Give me your 5. Give me your 5, and
All
let me
right.
hear your 5.
We agree on the top 2, Kittle, Kelsey.
Okay, Kittle, Kelsey.
You can't argue that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Ertz.
Okay.
So we agree on the top 3 actually.
Top 3, yeah.
Then I'm going Hooper. And then I'm going Waller.
I literally told him yesterday if he brings up Austin.
Then
Hooper,
I'm going
done.
Hooper. Then I'm going, bro. How can you deny his growth in the league? Jimmy Graham's not up there for me. I'm trying to think if we're actually forgetting anyone.
Jimmy Graham is butt. I'm sorry.
I kind of think we're forgetting someone.
No, we're not
low-key.
forgetting nobody. Trust me.
Darren Waller's elite, so I'm with you on that.
I'll
but
tell you. Hey,
I've only
this
seen
time
it for 1 year.
This time next year on the pod, trust me, I'm gonna be giving the second Dallas Goedert, the backup tight end for the Eagles. He's gonna be getting some shine.
He's good. I just think he needs to get out of Philly and actually be featured.
You know, I thought the same thing about Trey Burton, but Trey Burton went over to the Bears but
Injury problems though. Injury problems.
True, but when he's on the field.
Okay, you know what? If Jordan Reed were healthy, he makes my list.
Yeah, but he can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy.
That sucks.
Interesting that we don't have Gronk in our top 5, both of us. If we're talking if we're stacking up careers in the league, Gronk makes it. But
all I have to say is that Jason Witten took a year off, or was it 2 years?
Jason Witten took a year off. Le'Veon Bell took a year off. We've seen what the year off looks like.
Exactly. Jason Witten didn't do shit last season. So you're telling me Gronk is gonna come up putting up numbers? Fuck out of here.
Playing devil's advocate though.
Okay.
He was a very high contact guy. He's been out of the game for a year, changed up his diet, got on the TB12 method. Yes, Gronk, referring to Rob Gronkowski. He has made the right moves to prolong his football career for his body. He's made the right investments in his body. Does that translate into anything on the field?
Let me tell you something.
Positive or negative?
Grunk's role in Tampa next season is a red zone threat. That's it.
Because they do have O.J. Howard.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Gronk is going to be in if they're at the 20-yard line, and that's it.
Here's my thing, though. That rapport with him and Brady has to go. You can't just forget about that. That exists, and it's strong. He has that Edelman type connection with Brady where Brady, both know what each other are thinking when they're thinking it.
Brady has Godwin and Mike Evans right now.
Of course.
He has to get out of that mindset of Gronk is my safety blanket.
I get you.
So
that's a good point.
And I think that's why I think Tampa's success isn't going to be, what
predicated.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Brady is going to try to have to adjust to a new system.
Okay. Is it predicated more on the performance of the tight ends or the receivers? Tampa Bay success.
On the tight end or receivers?
You think so? Really?
Because they have some of the most elite receivers in the league.
All right. And based off that, I would say Gronk isn't in the top 5.
And I think
the tight ends, before you go, the tight ends we listed, I think their offenses are predicated on their success.
Do you think they're predicated on their success?
Look, Kittle, whether it's a blocker or a receiver, Kelsey as a receiver. If they take out Tyreek Hill, Kelsey's your guy. If they take out Kelsey, it opens up things for you. Know what I mean? Ertz, same thing.
The 49ers, I feel like they have more of a run game than anything.
Which
that
is
committee,
why Kittle is that important to the game. Which is why Kittle is that important to the system. Which is why he's the best tight end in the game. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Impact, eye test, stats, he has it all. Mm-hmm. So I'm rocking with that. I think that was a good tight end list. I'm not rocking with you on Ebron at all. I'm not rocking with you on that at all.
I'm just going from what I've seen.
But I do want to wrap up the NFL talk. Mm-hmm. Good discussion. Like it, even though you were wrong as hell.
I like it.
I'm going to, okay. What we got here? You slide me a little. Okay, for the first year since 2004 and 2005, a little soccer update. The Champions League semifinals will not feature either Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. How do you feel about that?
That's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Those guys are Are you a Ronaldo or a Messi guy? Ooh.
Ronaldo.
Ooh, okay, all right.
Ronaldo.
All right.
Ronaldo.
I'm a Ronaldo guy too. He's
Yeah,
a
I was
baller,
gonna say
bro.
Ronaldo.
It's not to say that I don't like Messi. I've just seen Ronaldo come through in those moments that Messi doesn't.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like,
And
you know what I'm
Messi,
saying?
bro.
Like, Messi puts up numbers, but it's
Also,
never like
Messi's teams, I feel like, are always so stacked. Ronaldo has played with less talent. So whatever. Soccer. We could talk about soccer next episode if you want.
We can, man.
Yeah,
honestly.
no, I'm actually down. We could watch Champions League together. Aw.
What you trying
All right, man. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Yeah, hey.
The pride of Mount No, I'm kidding. NBA talk, bro. Let's get into it. Where you want to go with it?
Hey, let's start. Hey, okay, so
Tell me. What do you want to talk about?
I've been going back and forth with this guy. I've been going back and forth with our goddamn tech guy.
Where are you taking me?
Listen, do y'all think that Phoenix going 8-0 should?
Are you talking to us or the audience?
I'm talking to the audience.
Okay.
I'm talking to the audience.
No.
How many of you feel that the Suns deserved a shot in the playoffs? Like,
That's a good poll.
I just feel like at the end of the day, my take is there were 60+ games played before the bubble. Them going 8-0, so their stance is,
Well, all
if
right.
you don't mind me telling,
All right, frame the argument for me real quick.
frame the argument. Okay.
What point are you trying to make? What point are you trying to argue?
I'm trying to make the
frame
point
the
that
argument for me real
I'm trying to
quick.
make the point that yes, I do find it extremely impressive that the Suns were able to go 8-0 in this play-in. By all means, like, congratulations to you guys. Devin Booker, you're showing you're the man. You guys are showing so much promise, but for next season. I didn't, like, a lot of people want to forget. I didn't forget. You guys did not show up in the regular season. So you don't deserve the shot you think you do just because you went 8-0.
Okay. You're talking a lot of words. You're saying a lot of things.
Okay.
Why were the Suns invited to the NBA bubble if going 8-0 didn't give them a slot in the playoffs?
Okay,
Like, why
so,
were they
guys,
even invited?
let
I want to
me-
hear your take, and then I'm going to tell you the right reason.
Let me tell you something, guys. Before the bubble started, there were months spent on trying to figure out.
Yeah, no, it's called the season.
No. I'm saying prior to that, because remember
Okay.
we were out basketball for like 3 months, correct?
Yeah.
I'm saying during
Around
those
that.
3 months, Adam Silver, Chris Paul, who's the president of the Players Association,
Yes.
along with Kyrie Irving, who's
Yes.
co-president, whatever his type. So they were trying to figure out what is the best way to go about this to give players the best, opportunity if they have one. They selected few teams that each had, no matter what the percentage was, a percentage of being able to make it to the playoffs and contend for a
I'm not
title.
going to let you get away with that just because if that's the case, why weren't the Hornets invited? Why weren't the Knicks invited?
Because they didn't have a shot, no
Okay,
matter what.
But
The
you
East
just,
is
but
so
you just
far
said,
gone.
but you just said they invited you no matter what the percentage. So I just want to correct you on that.
No, I'm saying there was 0% that they were gonna make it. Zero. Like there was no for
So
them.
the percentage did matter.
So yeah, but that's what I said.
Oh, it sounded like you said no matter what the percentage was. they were
Exactly.
gonna
No, I'm
invite.
saying no matter. So basically, saying Phoenix had the lowest percentage in the league to make the playoffs. which
Of
is
the teams
0.
invited to the bubble.
Of the teams invited,
Okay,
which was
okay.
literally 2%.
Yeah, okay.
Am I right? Or
Okay,
am I right?
yeah.
Which is
Oh,
literally-
you're talking about odds. I thought you were talking about
Odds.
winning percentage.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
okay,
No.
okay, okay,
Odds
okay.
to make it to the playoffs.
Okay.
So, picture a scenario in which a team that even had a 2% chance of making the playoffs just was not invited to the bubble for no reason. Fans would be mad about that. Fans would be upset.
Fans would be mad about a 2%. What are you talking about, bro?
How
are you
hard do you
saying
ride
right
for your
now?
team? How hard do you ride? The way I see it,
That doesn't mean anything
if the
right
Heat
now.
had a 2% chance of making the playoffs and they weren't invited, I'd be hot.
If the Heat were the 10th seed right now in the East, I would not be mad if they didn't get invited to the bubble,
All right, but
especially
it's all about preference.
if they were 3 or more games behind the 9th seed. Because you got to remember, the Suns were in a position where they were, I want to say, over 6 games back of the 8th seed. So this is like to go 8-0. Like, I just don't understand. Well, I actually do understand it. I just don't think it has anything to do with the NBA saying, "Oh, you have a chance, so here." I think it has everything to do with marketing. And it has everything to do with the NBA.
Explain
Adam
that.
Silver being the genius that he is, trying to instill hope in fan bases that are less than hopeful right now. If you look at the fan attendance like just fan attendance numbers, the Suns are one of the consistently rated lowest attended home games in the entire NBA. They're consistently in the bottom 5 of the league. By inviting them to the bubble, it's a low-risk, high-reward situation. If they don't win a game, okay, people already know the Suns suck. If they go 8-0, which they did, now all of a sudden there's a lot of conversation. A lot of hype has been drummed up about the Suns. I guarantee you those first couple games, the first 10 games of next season, say fans are allowed, they will be well attended because they have now given their team reason to be, or their fan base, reason to be excited. Adam Silver and I think the reason I bring this up is because I see that he did the same thing with the Wizards. I get what you're saying with the whole of them being close. That is a good point. I just don't think that's the point. With the Wizards, I don't think anyone saw the Wizards sneaking into that 8 spot. The Wizards are, again, one of the lowest attended not a lot of people go to their games. Not a lot of people have faith in that team. Not a lot of people are excited about what that team has to offer. Say they come in, they win a couple games. Now people are like, wait, this team looks good. Wait, John Wall is coming back healthy. Wait, if John Wall comes back healthy and this team is playing good, Bradley Beal stays. See, you're drumming up a lot of interest. I think Adam Silver invited these teams to drum up interest.
But Bradley Beal wasn't even playing. John Wall.
I understand that. So imagine if
and
that
the
Wizards
the Wizards didn't win a game, did they? Or they won one?
I don't believe they did, but
they won one.
Okay, so what do we say because they didn't win a game or if they won one? Yo, we all knew the Wizards sucked.
No, but you just discredited your own point.
No, I'm saying say the Wizards went. Remember, my point is low risk, high reward. Say the Wizards went out and went 7-1.
Exactly.
The conversation would be, yo. Once the Wizards get a healthy John Wall and a healthy, or not even a healthy, but Bradley Beal returns, this team is going to make some noise.
I think you're giving the NBA too much credit. Because imagine this.
How?
Imagine this. The season's going off without a hitch like it always does. It has been for years. And then this corona shit happens.
Okay.
And now they have to figure out a way to make things not only fair, but
try to
make things
recoup
safe.
Investment. Because the NBA also lost a lot of money. Remember that money is what's running this entire thing.
I don't think the NBA is worried about teams like the Suns and the Warriors.
Why not?
I'm not the Warriors. I'm sorry. The Wizards.
If you're a business owner and you have 30 assets, 23 assets are performing well and those 7 assets aren't, wouldn't you want to improve the performance of those 7 assets?
If your point was valid, they would have invited every team. The Cleveland would have been there too.
No, but that's why I said your point has credibility because record does play a role in it. It does. I gave you the credit on that. I'm just saying it's a point, not the point. You get what I'm saying? Like, if the Suns weren't invited, the argument wouldn't. People would just have forgotten about the Suns.
Yeah.
They came in, they made an impact on the bubble. They potentially have the bubble MVP. There's actually genuine reason to be excited about the Suns this season. When's the last time you said that?
Damian Lillard's averaging 37.
When's the last time you were cool? When's the last time anyone was excited about the Suns? When a Hall of Famer by the name of Steve Nash wasn't on their team. Like, no one's been talking about the Suns for a while. The Timberwolves, had they been at the same spot where the Suns were, come in and perform the way the Suns did, we would be saying, yo, the Timberwolves are going to be exciting next season. It's just a genius move on the NBA.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you're saying that, but
they correlated record to lack of fan interest, and they made the best out of a bad situation. Adam Silver is a genius for that.
I feel like
I don't give credit to the Suns for winning 8-0 in the bubble because they played some shit teams. I give credit to Adam Silver for even having the insight and the vision to invite them to even be in a position to promote their brand.
I believe in a lot of conspiracies. I'm not going to lie to you. But I truthfully don't believe that Adam Silver would say, let's include the Phoenix Suns and let's include the Washington Wizards just to create hype behind their fan bases. Like, you know what I'm saying? I truly believe it just.
So you're telling me it doesn't play a role at all?
I don't think so. I think it literally just came down to who had a percentage, and if you have the slightest percentage, let's see what happens. Because realistically, literally, no, hear me out.
I just think you're looking at it too with too much simplicity.
Hear me out. The Phoenix Suns were literally one Trailblazers loss away from playing the Grizzlies in the play-in tournament
because of their performance in the bubble. See, once the invite to the bubble had everything to do with what I'm talking about. Their performance had everything to do with them. Like, they took the opportunity and made the most out of it, which is what, Adam Silver saw that and was like, yo, this is the best thing I could have hoped for. Had the Wizards done that too, they also would have been a story. And it's just, it leads to, yo, next season, like, we're going to make a push. Mm-hmm. Who knows say the Suns come out 7-3 in the first 10 games next season. Not only will they be very talked about on a national platform, which leads to sponsorships, which leads to endorsements, they will also be the talk of guys like us. Like, we'll actually give the Phoenix Suns attention, which is awesome for the NBA and them trying to recoup the dollars that they've lost to the COVID-19 pandemic. That's what I have to say on it.
All right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Bubble MVP, though? Like, Devin Booker, I mean, beyond the Suns, like, they only had the best bubble performance. They also have the bubble MVP.
If you say,
talk about it.
If you say anything other than Damian Lillard for bubble MVP, I can't be on the show anymore.
But, like, why, though? He dropped 61. 61 in any game is impressive.
Damian Lillard's
Understood.
Last 3 games of the bubble: 51, 61, and 42, 43, 45. So you can look at Devin Booker and be like, oh yeah, putting up 23 a game is impressive. But
bro, I get all right. Like, Damian Lillard was a Karis LeVert step back away from not even making the playoffs.
But is that his fault, or
Yes.
is that due to the lack of play from his role players?
Okay, all right. Let me take that back. It's not his fault.
Okay,
he
then.
did everything he could.
Exactly. So how's that
But
not more impressive?
Devin Booker did everything he could as well.
With a
and
DeAndre
it
Ayton
led
who was
to an
putting up
8-0
20 and
record.
11, right?
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you really like shut up.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
What was Devin Booker doing before DeAndre Ayton? When DeAndre Ayton was hurt? What was Devin Booker doing before Ricky Rubio came to town? Damian Lillard, season in, season out, especially in the bubble.
You didn't name one player that's better than C.J. McCollum.
Huh?
You did not name one player that was better than C.J. McCollum.
C.J. McCollum is playing with a fractured back, so that
okay, and that stopped him from going 4 for 5 and 10 points in the first 6 minutes of the game. What are you talking about?
What did he finish with?
He had a good game.
Finish with? 23?
He hit the jumper that put them ahead late in the fourth quarter. Oh, so 23 points isn't a good game all of a sudden.
That's not what I'm saying.
And that's enough. So 23 points, like, that's enough to bring up. I'm sorry, 25 points with don't bring up the fractured back. Don't bring that up.
Oh.
Because once you step on the field, once you step on the court, once you step on the diamond, anything, once you step on and have that jersey on your back, I don't care about anything that happened pregame. I don't care about anything that's going to happen postgame. I'm evaluating your performance on the
platform that you're on. You sound like someone who's never played through an injury before. That's what you sound like.
All right, bro. Yo, that doesn't matter. Like, I have played sports through injuries before, and all that mattered was my performance in the game. No one gave a damn that I was hurt but me.
Okay.
Like, all I see is what's televised. I don't see your treatment before. I don't see nothing after. Like, all of that is nonsense, bro. Like, don't come at me with that fractured back nonsense. I saw him come out looking nice in that first quarter. He was hitting tough, contested shots. Damian Lillard has been putting on an absolutely crazy performance. It's hard to take away anything from that.
Then why do I see a buck coming on?
Because it didn't. He was a Karis LeVert step back away from not even qualifying for the playoffs.
How many nights does Karis LeVert put up 37 points?
A year after being the 3rd seed. Like, are we not going to talk about the fact that Damian Lillard was clinging for his playoff life? Like, are we just going to forget that all of a sudden? Like, why were you even in that position if you're that good of a player?
Bro, okay.
Like Devin Booker, I can argue that team is not. They finally brought in a coach that can lead them to success. They went 8-0.
Devin Booker had a fully healthy team the entire season. Damian Lillard did not. So why I don't understand. Why is Damian Lillard, who had to deal with CJ McCollum riddled with injuries the entire season, Nurkic, who didn't play
riddled with injuries. Oh.
No, seriously, Nurkic, who literally what?
Like Nurkic.
Played the whole bubble.
He played-
Like Nurkic was literally. I get you during the season. Nurkic was hurt
no,
though.
let me
I
tell you
get the
something.
point you're making.
You know
but,
what's hey guys, you know what's wrong with my co-host here and my tech guy? They forget that there were 60 games played before the goddamn bubble. So what you're saying is, and let me put it in perspective for you.
Stop.
I want you to hear something.
Stop.
What is that?
Pause. All right. So basically, we back, and the last about 8 minutes of what we discussed, on my end at least, is irrelevant. Like,
As it always is.
fuck you. So Dame Lillard has been announced the MVP of the bubble, unanimously, I might add. Shout out to Dame. I actually have the first team and second team all bubble, like, in front of me, if you want to go over it.
Let's do it.
So first team, I'm going to go from point guard to center. We got D-Book, Luka,
Okay.
Damian Lillard,
Okay.
Harden, and TJ Warren.
Ew.
So we have 4 guards and 1 wing.
TJ Warren.
That's crazy. No, he deserved it.
Ew.
He deserved it, even though Jimmy exposed him. Like, the Heat exposed him, but he still
I
deserved
almost
it.
threw exactly. If you get exposed, then
Honestly, I wouldn't have minded Michael Porter Jr. over TJ Warren for all first team. TJ Warren
Facts.
should have been second team. I'm with you on that. I'm actually with you
Facts.
on that. Second team is Giannis, Kawhi, Kristaps, LeVert. Shout out to Karis
I prefer
LeVert.
Kristaps Porzingis over TJ Warren.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, see, okay, give me your thoughts.
Like, no, TJ
this man
TJ Warren first
ain't even
team,
giving me a chance to read off the damn
the,
list.
the,
Like,
the first game he plays a defender that actually wants to be on his ass, and Jimmy Butler, he gets 12 points. Stop it. Stop it. Like, you prove yourself in the moments that matter, not in the ones that nigga. Like, it's easy for someone to get buckets on it against teams that are like, okay, we're not worried about this guy. Like, let TJ Warren beat us. That's basically what those numbers say. Let TJ Warren beat us. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't even think they really played a team outside of the Lakers and the Heat that could even throw a defender out there on anyone.
Fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? Like,
TJ Warren is a joke. Stop it.
yeah, nah.
What did Jimmy Butler say? He's not even in my fucking league.
He isn't.
He's not.
He isn't.
He's
And that's
not.
just a quote.
Let me quote.
That's a direct quote.
Wait, what is? I'm sorry, but like, what is TJ Warren's contract looking like right now?
Interesting.
Like, does he
That's
deserve?
does
he deserve to get paid if he hasn't gotten paid yet?
Bring that up, Daniel. Let me see what his contract's looking
What
like.
is his
That's
contract
an
looking like?
interesting
That'll
point.
tell me everything because I doubt he's not getting any real money if his contract's
Yeah,
up.
I wouldn't have minded Porter Jr. Porzingis over.
You feel me?
Warren
Porzingis
for that
averages
first
like,
team.
what, 27? Like,
Dame.
in the bubble?
Now that Dame has won Bubble MVP, I can say now that, like, yeah, he deserved it. Like, for the sake of the pod, sometimes you got to argue things.
Yeah.
Devin Booker, here's the thing, though, did have a compelling argument. Not to take away from our authenticity. We say what we believe in.
Yeah.
But Devin Booker did have a compelling argument. I am willing to say if they made the play, if Portland had lost that game, Devin Booker would have won MVP. Agree?
Mm-hmm. I'll say that.
Okay, fair.
I'll say that.
TJ Warren's contract, what year is he in of this, if you can find that out? If that's too hard to figure out, it's okay.
What is the contract?
It's
4 years?
He's under a 4-year, $47 million deal. 2022, he's a free agent, so he's in year 2 of it. Yeah, year 2.
Do you see him resigning for like max money?
Yeah, because, well, with Indiana, I think they'll offer it to him because Victor Oladipo's gone.
Oh yeah, you know.
Like, so I think he's gone. If they can keep Sabonis, that would be telling as well.
Yeah.
I think Victor Oladipo's coming to the Heat, dog. So, hey, don't even. Hey.
Wait,
All right,
was it you
starting
said the
lineup.
other
Yeah,
night?
starting lineup. Yo, Steven Adams, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, Hero at the point, and Oladipo at the 2. You got Giannis coming off the bench.
Off the bench.
You got Bradley Beal coming off the bench. You got Duncan Robinson coming off the bench. Like, yo,
Michael
dynasty.
Jordan, Michael Jordan comes out of retirement to come off the bench for the Heat.
Bro,
Like,
Wilt Chamberlain.
we
Bro,
getting everybody.
Are we not going to act like Miami isn't one of the most preferred free agent destination markets in the entire league,
That's
though?
Happens every year.
Did
Bro,
you see the Jimmy
understood.
quote? Did
But did we not get Jimmy? Did we not get LeBron?
No, I'm saying,
did we not get Chris Bosh?
Did you see what Jimmy said? Jimmy was like, "This is an organization that knows how to set out and get what they want."
Yes.
Y'all were supposed to get Kevin Durant. Y'all were supposed to get Gordon Hayward.
Stop.
All right.
What
All
happened?
right. First of all,
How
all right. To your Gordon Hayward point, Gordon Hayward listed Boston and Miami as his top 2. He chose Boston because he had a rapport with that coach from his college days.
Facts.
And I think we can all agree Miami won that end of the deal.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, now let's look at the Jimmy Butler thing. Everyone was telling me there's no way the Heat get Jimmy Butler.
D-Wade's his best friend.
I understand. No, okay. Daniel, in case y'all can't hear,
but it's
Daniel
not
was
like-
saying D Wade is one of Jimmy Butler's best friends, and that while that is true, as a Heat fan, we know that the workings of this have been going on for a while.
Well, I say,
Jimmy Butler should have came to us instead of going to Minnesota.
You understand that it wasn't like Jimmy Butler just signed with us. We had to trade assets
No,
for him.
like we had to do a lot of wheeling and dealing. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
like, it
Jimmy,
wasn't
like
just
Jim.
like he
we were
slid.
We were always Jimmy's preferred destination.
Exactly.
It was just a matter of how are we going to make the business of it work.
Unfortunately, we had to get rid of Josh Richardson, which I love. I love Josh.
Nah,
Richardson.
but I think he was always a good trade piece. Same with Winslow. I think I
actually
actually really
thought Winslow was gonna
like.
contribute,
I really
but-
like what Iggy has been giving the Heat.
I do.
Since I would say he was the main recipient of that Winslow trade.
Mm-hmm.
He's been giving us some really good minutes, and you're not going to see it on the stat sheet. See, I put Andre Iguodala and Lonzo Ball in the same, like in the exact same type of
who
class.
Lonzo Ball?
Give Lonzo Ball too much credit.
Oh shit. Yo, here's what I'm saying though. I mean, here's the thing. Both inconsistent three-point shooters. They're not like Lonzo Ball. Maybe he's not really beating you off the dribble. I've seen Iggy take a couple dudes off the dribble. He's not finishing at the rim. He's looking for that open guy. He's always making the right play, and that's why I compare him to Lonzo. I think they always know how to make the right play, whether it's offensively or defensively. Iguodala just has the years on. Like, I'm willing to say that Lonzo Ball's ceiling, like the best he'll ever be, is what Iguodala was in his like
Speaking of
winning
which,
prime,
though,
not his athletic prime.
Did you
his
see
winning
how-
prime.
did you see
the role
how
he played for the Warriors? My
They
bad.
said, no, you're good. Did you see how they said people in their camp say Lonzo basically checked out mentally with
With the Lakers.
with
Oh,
the-
absolutely.
No, with the Pelicans.
In the bubble?
In the bubble, yeah, they said he checked out. That's why he only put up 7 and 5. And
I mean, he's a solid trade
and apparently,
piece.
that's what I'm saying. Apparently, a lot of moves are going to happen in the offseason.
I mean,
So-
David Griffin isn't the type of guy to play around.
Yeah.
He wants to see talent developed rather quickly. I think I trust his judgment. I don't think Lonzo Ball is really a difference maker like that. Like, I don't think he's really going to
Where's
change
the-
life for a team, but he can, within the right system, he can.
Where's the best fit for Lonzo?
Honestly, I like him in that, and this is going to sound crazy because of how poorly he shot the three-point ball up to this point in his career, but I actually think him coming off the bench in Houston would be amazing for his career. I think he can add some defensive versatility. I think he can add some much-needed playmaking,
Okay.
like with the ball in his hands that doesn't require him to make the bucket. You know what I mean? He'll be able to easily create for other players within that system. He'll hit PJ Tucker for that open three. He'll hit Jeff Green for that open three. He's enough of a threat to penetrate and find the open man on the wing, on the corner. So I think Houston would be a really good fit for him. Yo, to our point, I think Miami would be a great fit for him. I think Miami would be a great fit for him because
Stop.
we have all the three-point shooting we need already. We don't need him to come in and do that. You come in
Look.
if you can package something for Dragic because he is getting older, and you can sell this sixth-man season he's had for a good package, the Pelicans could use that veteran backup point guard behind Drew or behind a guy that they want to get in the draft.
To every expiring contract, to every free agent out there, you don't belong in Miami if you're not a dog. Alonzo Ball ain't a dog.
With the right team around him, he can be though. I think Miami has the culture to actually
You can't
instill
teach
that in
someone
him.
to be a dog.
You can.
You can't put the mama mentality in somebody.
I
You
think
gotta
he
give
has
to
it.
him.
It just hasn't been unlocked.
Jimmy got that. Dunker up. Tyler Hero, rookie, coming off taking confident shots. He's a dog. Udonis Haslam's a dog. We got dogs on our team.
No, I think
Kelly Olynyk popped Kevin Love's shoulder out of its place, bro. Like,
here's what I'm saying though. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I do feel you. I feel you.
Lonzo ain't a dog.
Lonzo, but I think he has the ability to adapt to a system that will create the dog in him. And Miami is, Miami seems actually really like perfect for him. That'd be a nice fit.
Hear me out.
That'd be a nice
Lonzo
fit,
Ball in Milwaukee. If Giannis decides to stay,
dude. I'm not mad at
because
that.
I don't think
We
Eric
agree that he
Bledsoe-
belongs in the East.
I don't believe that Eric Bledsoe is a point guard that can really play well with Giannis, and I think that's the only thing stopping.
And George
him.
Hill's a solid backup.
Yeah, but
I mean, I know Daniel's cringing over there when I bring up George Hill.
but fucking Lonzo Ball in that offense, who Lonzo hasn't been hitting the three consistently recently, but it's been
I don't think
there.
he's ever hit in the NBA at least the three consistently.
But it's crazy how he went from college like going crazy over at
Just
UCLA.
different,
He was
bro.
at UCLA, right?
Bro, when you're in high school and college, you're playing against guys that aren't in the league. When you're in the league, you're playing against guys who were the best in college and high
True.
school.
The best example of that I feel is no. It was
Sweet voice crack, bro.
is Ben McLemore. Ben McLemore was apparently supposed to be the next
See,
like,
but look,
Ray Allen in college.
he's in a system in Houston now, though, where he's actually playing really well. I
still-
actually like the fit with him in Houston.
Exactly, that's the thing, and I think Lonzo Ball can be.
He
that
needs the
fit.
right fit.
He's the right fit. And
I
feel
thought
like in
I thought New
Milwaukee-
Orleans I think he needed to get out of LA into a smaller market, which is why my Miami take is a little. I do have some reservations about it because there's a lot going on in Miami
Like,
all
would
the
you
time.
like Lonzo starting at point guard for our team right now?
Not starting. I would take Hero right now starting over Lonzo.
That's what I'm saying.
But coming off the bench and
I think
providing
Lonzo-
some much needed depth.
I think Lonzo could start for Milwaukee straight up.
All right, so the real question is, do you think he's even willing to accept a role other than starter?
No, and I think that's more due to his dad hyping him up all the
And
fucking
to
time.
that, and if that's how you believe, if that's how you think about like his mentality, I agree with the Milwaukee take.
Yeah. Like,
If you're, and Miami is the perfect fit though. Like just the culture, the defense, like I really think it's good. No, that's dope. I didn't even expect to talk about Lonzo like that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
neither
not
did
gonna
I,
lie, but that was a good discussion.
like,
no,
no,
real
it
shit.
was good.
No, yeah, I like that Milwaukee fit. I think that works a lot.
And
I mean,
the
yeah, man.
defense, because he's a great defender.
Yeah,
Giannis.
yeah.
Like,
And the
they're just
3-point shot
wrong.
can be taught. That can be
Yeah.
taught.
Like,
I
he
get
should-
what you're saying about mentality, though. I
Yeah.
get it. I get it. Good Jazz would be a good fit. He's a more talented Dante Exum, you could argue. Real talk. That's a
But
good
they
fit.
got
That's a
Mike-
good argument.
But
That's
they
a
got
great
Mike Conley though.
bench. That's another bench thing. Yeah.
So Lonzo has to come off the bench for Milwaukee.
Over Clarkson, because Clarkson not giving you
No,
anything
I think
defensively.
Lonzo could.
I don't want to spend too much more time on this.
No,
one.
I
This is
know.
Last point. Yeah.
Last point. Lonzo just needs to get his confidence back up. In UCLA, the reason he was putting up those crazy numbers, the reason he was the number one pick is because was he number one pick?
Number
pick.
two, yeah.
The reason he was a top 3 pick in general.
First draft.
Is because of the fact that
First
he
round.
exuberated a confidence that people saw and was like, we can use that on our team.
No, and I'll be real.
Coming off the bench, he's not gonna have that
But
confidence, and he's gonna.
The last point I'll get off on that is LeVar Ball like played into that a lot. Like he
overhyped
was maybe the best agent for Lonzo. Like
Ever.
I could maybe argue that Lonzo doesn't get drafted by the Lakers if LeVar isn't out there like campaigning for him like that. But
Yeah.
maybe that's a topic for another time. Maybe.
Another time. We'll talk about LaMelo too and all
You
that.
know, that'd be the perfect time to bring it up.
Definitely.
Nice. Hey, look at you, man.
Yeah.
But shut the fuck up.
Fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop it.
Why would you want to ruin his career by him going to Cleveland, bro? Shut up. Anything else about the NBA you want to get off? Anything else you've noticed? Anything else you like?
NBA. Fuck. I feel like there was something.
No,
that we had to get
you
into.
called it on Dame. I'll give you that.
Dame.
Good call. I think the first, second team, I think they got the guys right. I just don't think they maybe got the order right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The bubble worked. It's working. I'm really excited for the playoffs. I think next episode will be better time to go into more like what we
the
think about the
playoff
playoffs,
picture
stuff
and
like
the
that.
matchups and shit.
Yeah, man. Starting Monday, really hype. Yeah, man. So, wellness check. How you doing, bro? Any stories? Update me on your love life. Update me on all that good stuff, man. How's your mental? How's your mentality?
I'd say everything's good right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Everything's
No,
peachy.
I kind of feel you. Actually got contacted by some family. For the episode 4 actually, not episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
Got contacted by some family. Had some issues with it.
Really.
I actually realize. I mean, I can't like. I'm always gonna come on here and say what's on my mind, say how I feel.
Yeah.
But I will take into account like if people come to me and say, "Yo, I don't want to be talked about," I'm not gonna talk about you. You feel me? So
Really.
I got encountered with something like that. I don't want to say it took a toll on me, but it was like, yo, like, I wasn't really gonna talk about you in the first place.
Yeah, nah.
Like I really wasn't.
You
But
know-
at the same time, like for you to like come at me on like that type of like energy, like it did throw me a certain way, but it's always love.
it's-
like they know I love them.
You know what's
like
crazy? I actually got
they know,
contacted about
like, I
last
know they love
episode
me
too.
type shit. Yeah.
I got contacted
Really?
about last episode too. Yeah.
Last episode.
Yeah,
not
last
episode 4. Last
yeah,
episode.
when we went over the whole how I feel towards just women hitting
Yeah.
in general.
So
Yeah.
we're starting to get some.
Yeah, so we're starting to get feedback.
Get
but
some heat.
Listen, everyone in our personal lives, you have to realize we're entertainers now. Not that I'm not trying to compare us to like fucking upper echelon.
No, I
actors.
mean we don't
But
have
I'm
the
saying,
numbers
like,
and shit like that. But I think content-wise,
Like,
fam, we're up there. Like I'm not gonna
content-wise,
lie, we're up there.
We're literally just coming on here to talk our shit. Like, don't take it personally. You know what I'm saying? I doubt everything Kevin Hart says on stage, it like affects the people around him. And he talks.
No,
a lot
I
of
mean
shit.
he's joked about his infidelity, his affair, and like
Yeah, his
imagine,
affair.
and imagine being his woman.
Like I'm
hearing
saying,
about
imagine if Kevin Hart's wife could sit there and watch him tell jokes about him cheating on her. I'm sure you guys could sit there and just empathize with the fact that we're just
100%.
here talking shit.
No,
That's all we're doing.
if nothing's ever shade, like when there is shade
Never.
being thrown, y'all will know. Like, and
Facts.
whoever we're talking about, y'all will know. Like, we have no problem being open about the shade that we're trying to throw. So I just want to make that clear. And to the family members that said that, yeah, I mean, y'all know I love you. Like, it ain't no thing. Y'all said you don't want to be mentioned. I'm not gonna mention you, and that's that.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie. In terms of the whole podcasting and starting this thing, it has actually made me realize that like I genuinely enjoy watching sports.
No,
Like
my
I
God,
watch
yeah.
sports, and in my head I'm like, yo, I am doing this for the pod. But even if I wasn't running a platform right now, I would still be watching this, and maybe not looking at it with insight that I could bring to a platform, but our job is literally to watch sports and talk about it, and that like I just feel like that's awesome.
A lot of the content y'all see, these are conversations we'd be having
In a parking lot.
during a smoke session. Like,
Exactly. I was about to say like sparking a blunt.
literally.
Like it is what it is, but at the same time, like I'm saying like way too much right now, but at the same time it has provided a new perspective on sports.
Yeah.
I'm now looking for the interesting point that I can take and make mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've grown up watching Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp and watching these guys build the platforms that they have now, and we are modeling after them in some sense, but we're still making this thing ours, and I think that's so dope because I honestly compare us to them sometimes. Like I'll listen to an episode and then watch Undisputed, and I'll be like, yo, like then we sound pretty fucking good.
Funny. I had someone come to me and say that they feel maybe if we want to, expand the horizon, we should curse less on the show.
Interesting.
And I was just like, that's the purpose of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
We try
like
to have
I
like
get it, but there's a way to understand. You can understand something and not agree with it at the same time.
Yeah, no, I completely understand it, but that's the thing. We're not, honestly speaking, of course we hope this takes off. Of course we hope we make money off of this eventually, but
Now I'm gonna speak it into existence. We will.
Yeah, no, of
we will.
course.
And honestly, it's not even about the money. If I'm being real,
that's my
it's
point.
about just. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead. My bad.
I'm saying to my point, it's just we're literally here just to connect with people who I feel like they don't get what we give on First Take or
Exactly,
on
bro.
Undisputed.
Exactly.
Like just open discussion, like homie talk. And
Like I don't even know what Stephen A's favorite Netflix show is. Like I feel like I should know. What's your favorite Netflix show right now?
my favorite Netflix show, All American.
Oh, fire!
You fuck with All American?
Facts, bro. Facts. That shit's
listen,
fire.
Yo, when I heard that the main character, I do not know his name. I have to say it. So can someone please? get
His
that
like
for me?
actual actor name?
Yeah, his actual actor
Okay.
because he's a
But
phenomenal.
Spencer, you're talking about, right?
Yeah, Spencer.
Okay.
This guy is British, or you guys didn't know that? Yo, they didn't know that. I'm just there is a yo.
See, this is what I'm
yo,
talking about. Authentic, like
The
yo.
moment this
Yo.
podcast ends up showing him,
Bro.
this guy has a British accent but talks like he's from Cali.
Bro, I don't even need to take a shot because I was wrong. I just need to like.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like this is just.
Daniel
Ezra.
Daniel Ezra.
You non-reading
yo,
fuck.
Because you non-reading fuck. You so damn disrespect. Anyway, yes, bro. Shout out to him, bro. This man can convincingly give you a Cali accent. My co-host right here
Fam,
didn't even know.
I did not know.
I saw him on an
Gabby,
interview.
did you know? Okay.
I saw him on an interview recently, and I seen he was speaking with his normal British accent. And apparently, he did not even touch a football before they started filming the show.
Dude, I thought this dude was all pro.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like that just goes to show you, like these niggas are different in the acting game. But yeah, no, that's what I'm on.
You just blew my mind.
All American. No, I'm gonna show you.
You just
after,
blew my
after
mind.
this is over, I'm gonna show you. All
Bro.
American, phenomenal show, bro. You'll
I feel
laugh,
like-
you'll cry.
I feel like I don't
Amazing.
even like my show is like not cool now because you just like put me on.
Like, it's crazy. I mean, go talk your shit, bro. What's your favorite?
All right,
show?
so right now, me and my girl are watching Selling Sunset, season 3.
Sounds
Shout
like
out! It's a show about.
Sounds like something your girl watches on her period.
It's
like
okay, okay,
like she's emotional type.
okay. And what does the man need to do when his girl's on her period? Comfort and enjoy her company.
Aw.
So while enjoying her company and comforting her, she put me onto this show, and bro, it's literally about the real estate market in Sunset Village. Is it Sunset Village, Gabby, or Sunset like whatever? Yeah, Hollywood Hills, basically, in LA, like the real estate market out there, and it's this brokerage firm called the Oppenheim Group. Fam, they're just selling $1 million houses out the ass, and like it just goes into like the commission they make, the drama in their life. So season 3 was mainly about shit that like I mentioned, like just the whole like real estate market, all that shit. But then one of the agents had a divorce from someone who was on the. Have you watched This Is Us?
Are these spoiler alerts? Like,
Kind of. Yo,
like-
spoiler alert!
Wait,
Spoiler
nah, You
alert!
gotta put a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! Selling
warning in the
Sunset.
thing now.
Selling
Like,
Sunset.
you're telling
Spoiler
the whole
alert!
premise? You
No,
didn't even give them a
Selling
chance.
Sunset. Spoiler alert! Yo, so she gets the. I mean, this is all on like the tabloids and shit too, though. So, so she got a divorce from her husband who was on This Is Us. I don't know if you watch that show. I don't.
This Is
But
Us?
I know it's really big.
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
a big show. So. Just going into that whole thing, and yo, I will say, me and my girl both agree, season 3, the best season of the show so far. And so, hey, Netflix, keep it coming. Keep that contract with CW because I need season 3 of All American.
Right. Yeah, season 3.
Yo, can we
of
talk
All
about one thing with All American though?
What's
Did
up?
you watch season 2?
I've watched it twice. I'm
Okay,
not sure
okay. No,
Okay.
wait. Before you get your shit off.
Okay.
Can we talk about the scene where his dad passes? Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Yo,
Spoiler alert!
I'm sorry.
I didn't watch it.
The show's
Alright, fuck you,
oh,
bro. It's been on
fuck.
Netflix for like
Bro,
a minute now.
listen,
like that's
listen,
on you.
listen.
That's on you.
Listen, when I tell you,
And this is a minor plot. I'll be real. It's a minor plot. Spoiler alert!
what do you tell us? A minor plot. His dad was the whole season 1. Hey, look, I'm sorry, y'all. He just fucked it up for all of me, but yes.
Spoiler alert!
Like going back to what I said, when you'll laugh, you'll cry. That is one of the most powerful scenes I've ever seen.
Whoa. Stop.
What?
I'm gonna stop you there, bro.
What is that?
Bro. Can we just talk about the scene for a second, though? Bro, they were outside. They were all by the car. And
Everything was fine.
And the dad was like, yo, let me just go inside real quick. I'm gonna get something for the road because he was heading back with the family
Bro.
back to LA or
Yeah.
California. Bro, they go inside the house. This
dead.
man's on the lazy boy looking like he taking a fat nap.
Dead.
But he was
bro.
just dead. No, bro. You gotta justify that death to me. Fam, he was fine.
No, and the thing- no, but if you
Bro,
realize-
Daniel, no joke, they cut to him in the house and he's legit just like,
earlier in the episode.
and then the Daniel Ezra he's like, no, Dad, no. I'm just like, bro, what the
No,
fuck?
but earlier in
Like,
the
I thought
episode-
this nigga was asleep.
Early in the episode, you didn't peep how the other dude, the other quarterback, he was like, "How long do you have?" And then he didn't answer. He never answered the question. If you didn't peep, he never answered how long he
Are
had.
you giving me Easter eggs right now?
No, I'm just no, not Easter eggs. I'm such a fan of cinema that I look out for little shit like that.
Okay,
And that
fair.
when he didn't answer the question, I knew he doesn't have much time. So I wasn't expecting it to happen this episode, but fuck. Like
It just came out of nowhere.
it did. It really did. But like I said, All American's been out for a while. I'm sorry for all the spoilers.
Spoiler
We're
alert!
gonna put something in the timestamp to let y'all know that to skip all the spoilers for All American.
Spoiler
But
alert!
I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Nah, yeah. Selling Sunset as well. Bro, have you heard the new Drake song?
I did.
New Drake
the
song.
video,
Fire.
The video is better than the song, in my opinion.
Ooh, hot take. The song is fire, though.
No,
Don't
the
hate.
song is fire, but the video is just that
Here's
much
what I
better.
will say. Lil Durk's verse is my favorite part of the song.
The way he comes in is so clean. Transition clean.
Yes. That's what I think I enjoy the most about it.
Just how he comes
No,
in.
and yo, Drake
what
is
about
just.
Marshawn
I think this
Lynch's-
next Drake album is about to be.
Yeah, what about Marshawn Lynch's like cameo in it? How did you feel when he tackled Drake?
I like Drewski's cameo more. Shout out to Drewski.
Shout out to Drake though. Like a
Yo,
lot of niggas hate
over
on him.
10 years in the game, and he still hasn't put out a song where I listen to it, and I'm like, that's garbage.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Like
he
even the
does it
new
best.
pop star Grease, I wasn't a fan, but it wasn't trash. Like
wasn't.
even his garbage be fire. Like, shout out to Drake, bro. Anything else you want to get into, bro?
Not really. I know everyone's voting right now. If we want to touch on that real quick.
Yo, in Florida, statewide election ballots. Well, the voting day is August 18th. If you're voting by mail, you got to get it in about, I would say, 2 weeks earlier. Just a precaution. I mean, at this point, I mean, you're probably just waiting for voting day. If you did receive a mail-in ballot, take it to the booth with you and trade it in for an actual ballot
Yeah.
at the site. Mail-in ballots for the national election. Send them in before October 20th. That is the new election day, October 20th.
Yep.
Don't let anything else fool you. Yes, you can go to the polls on November 3rd, but with everything going on with the world, COVID, all this shit, keep it. If you want to do the mail-in ballot, get it in by October 20th.
Look, man, I truly believe that if you're a fan of the Republican Party or Democratic Party, whichever one, I'm not trying to force a party on you.
Because this
But
isn't
all
a
I'm saying
political
is,
podcast.
I'm just saying, as far as morals go, who do you really want?
Follow your heart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who do you really want? in
You've
power
seen
right
4
now?
years of what it is. I'm not even going to label it because I'm going to let you decide as the viewer what you've seen
Just
for the
think
past
about
4
what we're
years.
going through right now, guys.
We can change it.
Like during this entire quarantine, only one $1,200 check was dropped for those.
We
who lost
can
their jobs.
change this.
Like a lot more people should be outraged about what's
Hey
going
man,
on.
fuck it. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm voting for Biden, bro.
You voting for Biden?
I'm gonna let it be known. I'm voting for Biden. Whether it doesn't, his VP pick didn't matter to me. I'm a fan of the Kamala Harris pick. Yo, yeah, she's
It's
she's
not
yo,
it's
I'm a
not
fan.
a step in the.
Let's stop holding women. First of all, let's stop holding women
Yeah.
to, and especially in politics, to a standard that we do not hold our men to. We have a president in
Facts.
office who has been linked to pedophilia, who has been linked to election fraud, who has voter suppression is the real fraud in terms of the election.
Yeah.
We have been held hostage by this man's insane antics, and it's over. On October 20th and on November 3rd, we're getting him out. Let's do it together, man. We unified in this. Let's
Thank
rock
you.
with it,
Hey,
man.
bro. I could
Feel
have said
me?
it better myself.
You
man.
feel me? With the
No, give my dog that.
hey, no,
Give my dog that.
I fuck with you. Hey, with that being said, man, this was a really good episode. I really
felt it.
fucked
I
with this
love it, man.
episode.
We're getting better every
We
week.
getting better every week. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, comment
Behind
on
the logo
everything.
everywhere.
Behind the Logo on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Behind the Logo 23. Follow us on Instagram, Behind the Logo _.
Follow you at Adian.
Adian Ahmad, follow him at Poppy Christoph. You already know what's good.
KRISTOFF.
Already know what is good. Love y'all, man. Keep listening. Keep viewing. Thank you for rocking with us. We always pull it.
What a world, what a world. Life is a bitch, what a girl, what a girl. I just wanna fuck until we make a toast, girl. We all